I'm opposed to policy 319 requiring staff to get articles approved by the superintendent before giving them to educational publications. The policy reeks with censorship. It's an insult to the First Amendment, and it would fit in perfectly in a totalitarian society. At the policy meeting that was chaired by Susan Atkinson, we spoke about, let's speak to the attorneys. And she said that she would speak to an attorney from the PSBA. And actually it was Mr. Perone who contacted the attorney, and from what I hear, status quo. PSBA does not take you off the hook, it puts itself on the hook. Of course, none of this will be put in the minutes. All right. Now, regarding the facilities, interesting. The action item about adopting the final, where is this? Proposed final budget. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, yeah. The thing about the final project scope, design, and budget. It's very interesting, isn't it? That it's not mentioned on the page here. We just have a star. You want to get the price? You gotta go digging for it on page 419. It's $58,000. What does it take to put that number on the front? Now, 2 days ago, I emailed Mr. Haraka, and I reiterated what you had said, that the public should send in their questions beforehand. Well, I did that back on April 17th, asking for data pertinent to the district's revitalization plan. Data regarding the numbers and percentages of students taking phys ed classes, no reply. How long does that take? I asked when A.D. Harrington would make available the after-school gym schedules to back up his claim that scheduling is very tough and therefore a larger gym is needed to handle more teams to practice at the same time. And I must say it again. You get a new gym, it's going to be used 3/8 of the time. Is that bang for your buck? Because right now the two gyms are used 3/8 and 4/8. I know we got block scheduling. Well, that's not our problem. You can't have it both ways. So you have to make up your mind. And now, I constitute part of 2/3 of the community, New Hope, Solebury. I'm retired, I'm a senior citizen, I don't have any kids. And the board is searching around. What could you do for me? What could you do for me in that gym? You can do absolutely nothing. Because a bunch of senior citizens, I can use a gym that I belong to for 70 hours a week. What are you going to say? Well, gee, maybe, Mr. Baird, we can get some shuffleboard going? Or how about some square dancing and you can do-si-do? You're not going to convince me, you're not going to convince 2/3 of the taxpayers that that's a farce. Now, finally, security, that's another farce what's going on. The fact is, when you take kids out from the main building to the weight room, just let me finish that thought, please.
Fair enough.
Okay. Another sentence or two, that's it. Yes, they could get knocked off by some crazy shooter, just as the kids can get knocked off when they go out to the basketball courts.
Okay.
So that argument is a non-issue.
We thank you for your comments. I do want to say one thing, Mr. Baker.
Yes.